I got a braid pulled out from my head last night. Me and my partner were supposed to go into the club, respond to this call. We got there. He's sitting. The gentleman is sitting down. He don't want to leave, and he's looking straight forward. But we're trying to see, like, what is he trying to do? So we say, hey, they've asked us to go ahead and escort you out. And then we point to him. I point to the door, and we're like, this way. Like, hey, you can't go that way. Then he just sits there and he faces forward at the bar. Then my partner is like, oh, sir. And, you know, the music loud, so we get closer to their ear, and we're like, sir, we've been asked to escort you out, and you have the ability to leave out on your own 2 feet. If you do not do so, we'll be forced to put our hands on you, lift you up from this stool, and escort you out. And I get to where he can see me, because I'm just standing next to the gentleman on his other side, and I'm like, yeah. So, but I was like, come on and go with us. So that's what I say. I go to my partner and I say, hey, since the gentleman is facing forward and you're on one side, I'm on another side, I said, I'm going to take my hand and go underneath his elbow, and I just gesture to him, to my coworker. My coworker is like, good deal. And so I just wait for whenever he's ready. Whenever he's ready to put his hands on him, that's usually just when we like, hey, the bar is waiting for instructions to be abided by, and they probably already tried, maybe once, maybe 5 times, but it will get done. So my partner sat there, and it was really, when I say silent, I mean, yes, the music was blaring. We're in a club. We're on either side of one of the patrons at the bar inside of a club. So I literally see my coworker lift his hands up, and that's when I'm just like, huh? And I really just put my hand underneath so I could control. This is a dude with a big belly. So I by no means, and I don't know how tall he is, so I don't know how much weight I'm gonna even be trying to lift up from the stool, and the stool's not connected to the bar or whichever. You could definitely just kick it to the side, hook him, and we need to either back away, but the position I'm at, my partner is going to step back, and he needs to lead so we can go to the door. I see him take his hands, and he was just like, here we go, and he uses his 2 hands, so one on the hand and one on the shoulder, and I don't know how he does it on his side, but he lifts this guy up, and this guy's like, get your hands off of me, you will not, and he takes his phone, and we just see him press the Uber app. Like, I was like, not him. He's planning to go. He's planning to leave. I don't know. And I'm looking at the screen because I want to know, because because as this man is yelling, he's staying focused at what he's looking at with the screen, and he's using the strength from his hands to squeeze them in, to like he's got my hand now, you know what I mean, and I don't want him to overpower me, because all we got to do is eject him from where we're at. That's what we do. And Brown, I'm gonna say B is the other dude, so he lifts him up, and I lift him up as well, and now we're just holding. All I need is for B to start guiding, like, hey, this is where we're going. This is the route that we're going from here to the door. I know where we're going. This is how we doing it. Man, we get outside the door. I do not even remember passing, because this is actually a bar that's at the back of this club, so that people at the back can really just get a drink instead of having to go way back toward the entrance. So we pass 2 bars, exit out the past the little area where you need to check your pockets and check for anything that you may have and pay. And we get out there, man, B throws him out. He was a heavy dude. So the how we had him, yes, he was able to just stumble. So he stumbles. Unfortunately, it had been wet. Falls to the ground. When he falls to the ground, he gets back up, but he waves and hits. Man, he hits myself, but when he hits myself, he doesn't grab me. He actually, I make some kind of move to where my hair comes up out of the bun that I have wound together, and he had one of the braids. When I see that he had one of my braids, and he just takes it and uses his weight to go down to the ground, I see him just like a kid that grabs, like an infant that grabs something, they have it strong in their fist. I look at that and I start wailing on him. So I punch him, but he has this victorious clutch with my braid in it, and I was like, I want that braid back. I wanted my braid back. So I took the braid back from him, but he was just like, he had it. When I said that he wanted to hold on to it, I was like, no, baby, you wasn't even there for the braid. He wasn't there when I picked up this hurt. So I didn't even go for the braid again. Yes, I started punching the guy, but he then chooses to release the braid and then cover his face, and he's just like, I'm gonna get back up. I was like, you can get back up, but we are only to eject. I got my braid, and I see him. He's just his weight. This powdery man. He gets up, and I take the braid, and I know I put it in. I got 2 pockets. I put it in my pocket, and I know I did. I'm sliding in these. My pants. I'm trying to show you my pants. Look at my pants. Or whatever. You can see my pants in my pockets. I slide it in. This is the same pants. I know I didn't lift that ship and came to this ship. Or whatever. But anyway, so after he gets back up, I take my braid and I'm sticking it into one of my pockets on my left side. I only got one on the right side, but larger. And he gets up and he's looking left or right. And I start kind of like pacing back and forth toward not all the entry doors, because the other entry door you have to go through pat down, but the quick door that he could actually just pull open and go inside, that's why I start pacing back and forth to see if he's actually trying, if he wanted some more. Sometimes they do want some more. Whatever they got wasn't, and again, I'm dealing with somebody who, I wasn't there for him drinking. He could just be ignorant. He could just be it could be a mental thing, or most likely it really could be that because he's under the influence, because I'm not there. Why they want, as security, I do not ask why. That had nothing to do with me. They point me, they wave me over, they take their flashlight and start waving it in my face. These are all ways that I am signaled to A. And then the second point, or the second acknowledgement, is the person that they need to eject. Out. And I always verify, you need them all out, or you need us to just have a presence and be like, hey, whatever it is you're doing in here, you need to sequester it, and you need to enjoy and not disrupt the flow of this club or shopping, wherever I'm located. If the person in authority doesn't want them out, they'll just say, hey, tell them to keep it cool. Hey, tell her she need to keep it down. She needs to keep her voice within her party, which or whenever I get like flashlighted or whatever, I'm like, hey, you want them out? They're like, we want them out of this establishment. Then I'm like, actually, I do not. I don't have to put hands. A lot of times, they'll see myself and another person, and then I'm following behind, coming through. Or sometimes they don't, but they'll see us in their face. Hey, we have been instructed to have you go this way. This is the closest entrance. Can you grab your things? Go ahead and finish your drink. And by finish your drink, gulp it down. We are not here for you to babysit it. We are not here for you to sip, nothing. It's either now or out. So it's either do that right now and get out, or get out. So that's what we're giving you. I'm making this video because I want the video. Because why were the bartenders I was just like, I was the one helping B. So I need the video. Can someone comment how to find a video on Cedar Springs at the club S4 so that I can watch the footage to know where my trigger is, and also know if that's even right. It definitely needs to be reviewed by management. Let me say, hey, like, do you see this? Whether they got the full part of it or not, I'll be able to learn some things based off of it about myself. I don't know where the braid came from. I don't know how you can. I don't think it came from the front. You know why I think it came from back here? Because this is where it was pulsating last night. After the event was over, people were like, it just all happened so fast. I didn't know what was happening. I was just like, it's so women. Well, but ain't nobody intervened. So I dapped up my partner and we were like, and that's how we do it. So please comment how to find a video that, but you know what, just because, you know why I know there was footage? Because when I went back to put up my walkie-talkie on the stand to charge for the next shift, the bartenders were like, oh, you're, I don't even know why they were saying, oh, you're, okay, so one of them had heard, two of them had watched the video, but the Asian lady of TMC was just like, oh, I asked the dude that showed me the video to delete it, and he was just like, but it's already, he was like, but I got this from somebody else, and somebody could have shared it to him, somebody could have put it online, and then he got, so, oh, let me know.